For right now, it's Auburn, and one of the more attractive games of the season. Bo Nix playing some of his best football of his career in recent weeks. Just your thoughts about the way this one matches up, because it should be a good one.
Boy, I think the line is at -4, and that's right. Two teams feel very similar. Two of the top three defenses in the SEC, and so I don't think this game is going to be necessarily a high scoring shootout. I think you're going to see something in the high teens to low 20s, and boy, for me, it's really going to come down to who takes care of the ball better. Both quarterbacks have have kind of had a little uptick in recent weeks. I think Zach Calzada has looked a little more comfortable too. But the key for A&M on Saturday will just not allow Bo Nix to extend plays. I think that's going to be the biggest key is staying disciplined in their pass rush lanes, and withstanding maybe a little bit of an early surge on the part of Auburn. They can't have what happened against Arkansas and come out and kind of be punched in the mouth right away. I think the start to get off to a good start is really important. But they're going to have to contain Bo Nix. I think it all starts with him. And I also have a ton of respect for Tank Bigsby and what he's able to do. He's been tremendous. So it's going to be a really good test for this A&M defense. And they've kind of had a couple weeks now playing Missouri and South Carolina, and going to have to ratchet up the intensity back up to the Alabama level and where they played at there, because they've got a tremendous test coming into Kyle Field on Saturday.
Folks, please like the video, share these videos out on social media, and subscribe right here at the Voice of College Football. Yeah, good Bo Nix runs around and extends plays and drives the defense crazy and throws it when he needs to and runs it for big gains when he needs to. Bad Bo Nix runs around like crazy, but extends plays and then makes bad decisions and throws it where he shouldn't and across the field. And it seems as though he's cleaned that up for the most part with only 2 picks this year, 9 touchdowns. Zach Calzada has played better, of course, as of recent as well, 12 touchdowns and 7 picks. And you mentioned Tank Bigsby not having any kind of banner year, but he's one of the best backs in the conference, if not the nation. That's more about the defenses he's facing and the offensive line play. But that could be a real man's game up front in terms of what's going to happen in the trenches, and Tank Bigsby coming at that Texas A&M front.
Yeah, I think they're going to have to get a good push, and that front's going to have to play well, especially the interior. Guys like McKinley Jackson and Jaden Peavy are going to have to step up. You'll probably see them rotate to Marvin Leal and into kind of the interior too. They've done that a little bit when they needed to stop the run. I think they did that against Arkansas in the second half. That was what allowed them to kind of contain the run a little bit. And you're right on Bo Nix. I mean, one of the things that Jimbo Fisher talks about is when you look at this week, you have to be careful about getting too far upfield when you're rushing. You've got to be disciplined in your pass rush lanes and almost try to compress the pocket instead of just going after him, because A&M just needs to turn on the film from last year to see some of the escapability and some of the plays that he made. I think I remember one in the second half when felt like the play went on for forever, and it ended up resulting in a touchdown. And so A&M's really got to be disciplined in their pass rush lanes, and it can't just be about sacking the quarterback. It's got to be kind of compressing the pocket and forcing him to get rid of the football that way, because he'll do absolute damage up with his legs if you give him the chance.
Yeah, he's third on the team in rushing, and it's even beyond that, as we say. It's more about extending plays. And depending on your regional preference or your generation, Fran Tarkington, Russell Wilson, Johnny Manziel, whichever direction you want to go, to compare Bo Nix when he's running around from sideline to sideline in the backfield looking for a receiver downfield. It's fun to watch.
That's one of the things he does a good job of, is he keeps his eyes downfield the entire time. So the moment something does pop open, he's there ready to take advantage of it.